won't be disappointed, sir.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objective.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area. Follow me! A great warrior? Have you used to be an adventurer like yourself? You must be able to get... Hey! Over here! Hurry! I used to be...
Ah, you're as bad as that stinking beggar.
Ha ha ha! Funniest thing I've seen in years! Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
Alright, welcome back, guys.
Follow me!
And there's no music in this video because the WMV apparently is like, nah.
Hurry!
So, first the videos have it,
way,
but
please.
from now on,
You've
I'm
got
gonna
to
leave
save
them
my
off.
friends.
I'm gonna turn off the music. It's a shame though, it's nice music. But alright, this is gonna be our first hero trophy situation where you can get a trophy and you can use it to show off to get renown, which can make you famous in the game. It's taking a long ass time to load. What's up with that? There we go. You just gotta kill some wasp and fight their queen. So whenever you do a quest, it always does this quest start. And this quest start usually, it tells you how much renown you will receive, XP bonuses if any, and money. It also tells you like if you're doing any boasts, what your boasts are, and at this point your boasts will take effect. So if you say you're gonna make it, you automatically get your clothes taken off. Or if you do it barefisted, you cannot use any weapons. So I never broken a boast, so I'm not sure if you can break a boast, but I'm pretty sure you can. And you wage your money when you boast, so try not to break it if it even is breakable. Okay, so this guy's pretty easy. He might look intimidating. All you gotta do is this. Look, I got a lock on him. Or her, whatever. Alright, there we go. You just spam any old, ignore the little ones, because they're not really gonna hurt you. Just focus on the queen bee. Or wasp, whatever it is. Damn, I keep hitting the small ones by accident. Right. Any bow will do. The bow that you are given in the beginning of the game can handle this easily. As you can see, these wasps don't even do any damage to you. Barely. So, try not to get on it head on, because you might actually take a fair bit of damage.
What's happening?
Who's that?
Alright. So as you can see, we got our first trophy. You get your renown and your gold. So pretty much and I got 800 experience from the mission. Also, don't forget to pick up any experience, and there's a health potion and an apple pie. You're probably thinking, oh, I don't care about apples and whatnot. Well, it turns out apple pies and apples and stuff. Food can be used to heal, and I'm not saying you should use food to heal, because I'm not gonna lie, it heals very slowly, and most of the time, yeah, when you're in a close fight, you need your health fully restored, and the only thing that'll do that is potions. But when you don't have potions, or when you don't want to waste your potions, food is the way to go. So at this point, I don't want to go to look, I don't want to hand in the quest just yet. I'm gonna go get a free fishing rod.
Maze is looking for you.
And also get some free stuff. You have to go to the Great Wood Forest at the beginning, the entrance. We're not in the forest yet. So, in the beginning of the game, this is pretty much plagued by bugs, but later in the game, when you cross this passage, it's pretty much barrels. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying, the spawning system in this game, because this is how the game does it. If you leave the area, even for a second, or accidentally, you come back, all enemies have respawned. The only time they don't respawn is if the game scripted them to not respawn. Like certain parts of the certain areas of this game will not respawn enemies once they're fully cleared, like ever again. But there are very few areas that do that, and there are areas you probably won't even bother going to most of the time. So it's sort of like saying, yeah, they won't respawn, but it's like you can come back here anyway. So it's sort of like a laugh in the face. Oh, this guy dropped a health potion, nice. Now, you shouldn't be too concerned with health potions, because if you are not a shitty counter, like if you can actually dodge decently, you shouldn't worry about that. Because you won't be fighting any human enemies for maybe the next 10-15 minutes. Oh, and one more thing, when you start a quest like that with that quest card like earlier, you can only do hero saves, which save your stats, but they do not save quest progress, and I find them annoying because, I don't know, there's no point in them. They're just used to glitch. I mean, people just use them to spam XP, that's what I see it. I'm not gonna lie, I've hero saves, but only because I didn't know. And a lot of people report that after a certain amount of hero saves, the game file becomes corruptible as crap. Like, it becomes corrupted, and then you gotta delete it.
Thank you, young lad. I ain't cast me line for so long, I got me the shakes. Been eating bait worms all week. Couldn't have come at a worse time.
Okay, so this guy gives you a free fishing rod, which you can go buy one, or you can just get one for free from this guy. Alright, so fishing in this game is very simple. You walk to a body of water, if you see bubbles, you can fish. Yeah, there's chests in this game, and the brown ones can be opened easily, and the blue ones, in order to open them, you must have keys, silver keys that you can collect, and certain ones require more than others. I never really opened them most of the time, because to be honest, I never had issue with the armor that I find throughout the game. To be honest, I don't even wear much armor in the game. Like, I usually just stick with chainmail, or if I have the money at the point in the game when it's offered, I buy bright plate armor. So, as you can see, it says insert for if you're using WAS, it'll say something else, but you push the hook button and then you wait. That's it. That's the instructions, but I think they were unclear, so I'll just explain. You gotta wait for the fish to stop. Then you spam the click button. So if you got a trigger finger, this will be good for you. And when it starts pulling, stop, and then do it again. If you have a good trigger finger, this will be easy as pie. But if you don't, this might take a while. So there's one of the several keys that I was talking about. You won't always catch fish when you do something like this. In fact, most of the time when you find bubbles, it's not fish, or it's a rare fish. I actually found a wedding once like that. It was pretty funny. I was like, really? But yeah, you can actually just fish anywhere, and fishing is you can say it's a good source. But I'd rather just buy the fish instead of. I only fish for items. I don't expect to find any fish. This is a moonfish. I don't think they're like somewhat rare, I suppose. I think they're good for selling, but I usually just keep them because this game has like an unlimited carry capacity, which I freaking love. You can carry everything you find. So yeah, I'm just gonna spam this. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we got. We got 100 gold, not bad. If you're probably wondering why am I fishing, this is all optional fishing. What you're supposed to do for the old guy is go to the pier and fish for a specific fish that he's been trying to get. And it's actually not in this area, so you gotta wait. God damn, this fish really doesn't want to get reeled in. Later in the game, it gets more difficult. In other words, like right now the game is forgiving, so you can click a few more times after it stops, but at some points, it'll just be like, oh, you click, like after 2 clicks the string will break. It gets to that at certain points of the game, and that pisses me off, but hey, they do it because, you know, it's supposed to get more difficult. Holy shit, I just noticed that the reeling was actually started. Alright, this is what we were looking for. Some golden fish or something like that. Yep, there you go.
Great
Go back to
point,
the
my
food.
lad. That's a hill of a...
And that's it. You get a free fishing rod out of that. Now, for those of you new to the game, you'll probably walk back to the guild, but you can use this. Unlimited uses. You can use this whenever you want. And when you try to use the larger version, you can use a recall.
Now this one looks
This is
promising.
Briar Rose.
Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Yeah, first she's a total ass, but slowly she stops
Maze
being.
is waiting for you out.
All right, fail. I gotta go see Maze at the Bowerstone Tavern. Bowerstone is one of the new towns. Oh yes, I can upgrade. Alright, why not? More health, the better. You don't see the results right away, but slowly over time you will get physically more stronger. Around the 3rd or 4th health increase, you'll notice. And by the last one, you're just gonna be like, clothes really makes you look beefy. So when you're wearing clothes, you're gonna be like, damn. And then you take that off, you're like, oh wow. But either way, you do get brolic. And later in the game, there's a sword that you can get. But in order to get it, you have to max out health and max out physique or strength, the above health, in order to pull it out. Now, in my current playthrough, because I'm actually playing this again right now on a separate account, I guess my personal account, I already finished the main quest. I'm doing like other shit, but I'm still working on that last one because it gets really expensive in the later levels. Like it's really bad. What I hate, well, probably a really serious thing. I don't know why Fable did this, but every time you level up, it increases your age by 1. If you max out everything, you'll be 65. And I did that once. I maxed out everything before the end of the game.
Boy,
Holy shit.
You're new here, aren't you?
It's ridiculous.
We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? Shops are now...
Alright, so there are several towns like this throughout the game, and in every specific town you can get a wife and stuff. So until you can have 5 wives all at the same time in this game. It's pretty funny.
You're sure to find something
See
to
what
suit
does
you?
this guy have weapons? Nope, only clothing.
You've
No
got the
need that.
makings of quite a hero.
My first objective is to get a rose. Oh, is this guy not selling it?
Oh.
Alright, I'll have to come back later. Just a regular rose. You're gonna need it for one of those demon doors I explained earlier. Now, our main objective is to speak to Maze.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Yeah, I didn't replace my equipment till like deep in the game. I was like, oh man, these guys are taking like 50 hits. And I realized why, because my sword was a piece of garbage doing 30 damage. I was like, what? Don't make that mistake. So this is a quest down here that gives you a lot of XP. Here's a problem.
Oh, woe is
You'll see
me.
the problem.
My son is
She explains.
poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after...
Okay, so here's the thing. That kid is tripping balls. He's stoned. And you have to go get some mushrooms to help with the illness or whatever you want to call it. You only need 4 mushrooms. Now the first 3 are easy and you can get them for free. The last mushroom you either have to steal it and then pay a fine of $250 or just pay $1,500. Now $1,500 is not that much, so I mean it depends on how far you are in the game when you get the quest.
Ah, that's good thing.
Now this
Maybe
guy is
if
going to
you
tell you
come
to
and
buy a bunch of different hairstyles to impress his daughter. I'm going to tell you the kicker. He doesn't have a daughter, he just did it to screw with you. But he gives you a reward or something and you get XP out of it, I guess, so might as well. This is the witch that she was speaking of.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady, the one with the comatose kid. Don't look so surprised. I am a witch, you know. I read tea leaves on Thursdays. Besides, you're not the first fool she sent my way. Find me 4 blue mushrooms.
Alright, so if you're probably wondering if you played the original Fable, whoa, I don't remember that quest. That's because this is part of the Lost Chapter. It's a Lost Chapter quest, like. So it's something that has been added. I don't have okay, so I don't have a main quest right now, so that means I gotta go get one. Alright. Damn it, I freaking hit the wrong button. Just head off to the Heroes Guild. Now, Bowerstone is split into 2 parts, north and south. The north you cannot enter probably till mid-game. Maybe 1/3 or somewhat deep into the game. Here we go. Now, these depend on karma. Protect is obviously good, attack is obviously bad. We're gonna have boast. Boasting means like, you know, I already explained this. You can gain or lose. Now, I always usually do this boast. If I ever do anything, I always boast, do something naked, because it's the easiest boast. You can't fail it, because, you really can't fail it. The one that pays the most usually is without a scratch or fist fighter. Right now, this doesn't pay a lot because, you know, low level. But I will be doing protect property. I'm not going to take protect guards because sometimes the guards might die, but I pulled it off for the guard does not die. Okay, so
Oh,
I'll talk to this guy.
I'm pleased to serve you.
Yeah, I'm tired of
Janet
that
and Isaiah,
chicken
the
chaser
farmers,
thing, so
are having
might
a
as well.
bad time at Orchard Farm, I heard.
Alright, so the mushroom quest. We can get 3 out of 4 mushrooms right now. Very easily. 2 in the guild and 2 outside. The 4th mushroom, however, you have to get it. You can get it right now, but it's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work, so.
Look.
Actually, never mind. Oh, well, actually, you can get all. You can get only 2 mushrooms right now, but the 3rd mushroom you can get if you're willing to do some evil karma. So pretty much you have to go into the guild woods, speak to this guy. He wants you to take a Lolo to this girl in Oakvale Oakwood or Oakvale, which is pretty much your childhood home, which you're not gonna go back to for a little bit. But you might as well accept the quest because, you know, once you're there, you can just give it to her, and you'll also get one of the blue mushrooms required.
Hey, hi, look, my name's, anyway, I must know one more thing.
So pretty much, if you want to get evil, you can go to the girl and tell her that the poem is from you, and steal his girl. Then go back and be like, yeah, I took it. Or you can just kill him and take the mushroom, and that's also evil. But since this is a good playthrough, we're gonna deliver the letter and get the mushroom that way. And that's the first mushroom in the deal, pretty much. We won't get it right away, but we pretty much have it in the bag. The next mushroom is right here. We have to fish for it. So if you don't have a fishing rod, buy one or go get the free one. Also, yeah, we have to do this.
Your path is illuminated.
The guy pretty much asks you the question to, your path is too dark, light it up. Most people are gonna think, oh, I'm not a good enough person to open it yet, like, you know, I'm too evil. Nope, he just wants you to use a lamp. It's pretty funny. You get an elixir of life, and you can search these books. Book of spells, another crap. There's not really much anything in here except for that elixir. And we're gonna go get that first mushroom now, right here. This is actually probably the second easiest mushroom to get. The first easiest mushroom is to make a girl laugh, that's it. Some girl is stoned out of her mind, and all you have to do is make her laugh. Alright, here we go, we got the first mushroom. In order to find out where this mushroom is you gotta talk to two guys who are, dude, they lost their shit. They're like so stoned right there. And pretty much you just have to go to them and be like, hey man, have you seen mushrooms? And they'll be like, oh, I dropped it in the water. And this is where the guy dropped it. You can just fish it out. So the next mushroom is in another location, but I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want to make it too long. Thanks for watching, guys, and next time we will get the next mushroom and probably do protect Orchard Farm. Orchard Farm actually is pretty important in the early stages. That's what we'll be doing next, protecting Orchard Farm. Which, if you don't know how to get there, it's very simple. We go back to that wasp location. That area with a lot of wasps. And once you go in there, you have to go through a different path because Orchard Farm is blocked from the front for this quest. You have to come in from the back, then you protect it pretty much. If you're attacking it, I believe you go in through the front entrance. So thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time.